Hi everyone, thanks for joining. So today we are here for a live session and we will be learning about um some of the techniques that we can use on the gouache pad by MENORAH. And today we will be using the poster colors. However, if you have watercolors, acrylic paint, you can use that too, even the gouache paints. We will wait for more people and then we'll start. So if you guys want to paint along with me, you can just grab your art supplies so that we can paint together. So today I'm going to use this gouache pad by MENORAH Stationery. It is one of the most amazing paper that I have used specifically for gouache. And since I'm not a very good user of gouache, so I prefer the poster colors or acrylic paints. And the best quality of this paper is it can handle all kind of colors. So I personally prefer this. If you haven't used this paper, then just go for it. And the qualities are the best thing that I have known. MENORAH Stationery, for it is 100% vegan and 100%, it's 100% best. So let's just start. So I have already just gotten paper from this book, and I have secured it with the help of the masking tape. Masking tape gives a very good boundary to your artwork, so I suggest you to use this, and if not, you can go for the framing and all. However, this is the best technique for the paper. The brushes that I'm going to use would be the flat brush as well as the round brush. What paper? This is the gouache paper by MENORAH Stationery. You can have whatever gouache paper you have. But I would suggest you to guys have a hands-on on MENORAH's gouache pad once. So let's just start, and let me show you the brushes that I'm going to use today. I use my brushes very roughly, so you can see their bristles, like they are very distorted, and few of the flat brushes and few of them are round. And I'm going to use the poster colors. This is the poster color from Camlin or Camel. You can use acrylic or whatever water-based paint you have to work. So like, I generally do not prefer any reference picture, so we can paint whatever we want to. However, the image which has been given as a reference, we will try to replicate it with more details on it. So let's just start. Whenever we are using this gouache paper or any watercolor paper, so we have to apply water, not in a very bulky quantity. It's just we have to apply a coat of it. So I'm starting with the coating of water. I'm going to start with the sky. So let's not make the as it is sky. We will give it a very dramatic look with lot of colors. Here I'm using a little bit of violet color and pink, the flash tint, the orange, yellow, every color that I can see. Should I put water also? Yes, you have to use water a lot. You have to move the flat brush in just like very vertical direction, and you have to just move it like this, like you are sweeping anything. If you believe your tones are getting very dark, so you can blend it with the help of white. White is a savior always. This is poster color by Camlin. You can use acrylics, you can use gouache paint, you can use watercolors. I personally prefer poster color because they have a very good pigmentation, whereas gouache is little bit transparent and the blendings are very perfect. Here I have blended white with a little bit of chrome yellow. The way to blend is to start with a darker shade from the top, then you have to make the gradient, and then you have to come with a lighter shade, and then you have to merge it. Just make sure that the color won't go off and you are good to go then. I'll be using a little bit of orange color. Little bit of flash tint. Then yellow again. You do not have to be very much specific while moving the brush, because this would be very random. Whenever you are making some landscape, you can move your hand in any direction and it would be a landscape. So it doesn't matter, you have to be very specific and very patient all the time. Now at the corner I would like to add some darker shade on the edge, so I'll use a little bit of Prussian blue. Not much, otherwise it will hamper the whole shade. Now again I'll be using color purple or violet. The best thing about the poster color is that you can blend it at any time, and it would be blended, like there would be no off tone and there would be no straight line that would be visible, and it can be blended at any time if you apply a good amount of water. So I'll give a little time to let it dry. I also would like to add some of the dramatic cloud that would not be very much specific in shape. I'm using the same flat brush and just giving a random strokes at specific place. We are very used to see this landscape like the sunset, the sunrise, the river, waterfall, so many things. So it's up to us like what shade we want to give, and we can add as many color as we want because we have been provided so many shades in our color palette. So why not to use all of them? And as you can see, like I'm applying a lot of water on the base, but still the paper is intact. There is no change in the paper, and there are no extra particles that are coming out from the paper, which is the best thing because those are very annoying. Can you go a little slow? Okay, I'll do that way. Now I'll be making some purplish cloud. Now I want to use the round brush. I'm blending the cloud, the dark clouds with the background a little bit so that it won't be visible much. The color that nature uses is itself very phenomenal, so you can give any color to your painting. It's up to you like how you want to make it look something very, you know, beautiful or colorful. So I'm playing with the orange and purple more. The combination is very beautiful. Now with the help of color white, I'll be adding some details this way, and later on I'll be blending it. There's no hustle like if the color gets dry, so we need to do this and this. The color has absorbed a very huge amount of water, so it is still wet, and you can just put the color and it will glide very easily. The thickness of the paper reflects that quality. Now I wish to make some very random mountains with Prussian blue color. Something like this. Now with the help of color white and lemon yellow, I'll be making a sun. So sun should be visible very lightly, like when it is setting down, so it gets a very huge tone of color white, so we will be using that. It depends on sunset, like if it is not much cloudy, if it is only a sun, then it would be a perfect orange. Now I'll be highlighting the white color with the help of yellow. If you guys have any questions, you can just drop it here and I'll try to respond it. If you guys are recreating, just tag Menorah or me as well if you are posting this. I can add a little bit of red, not much. Cool. Okay, so I'm almost done with my sky part. However, it won't be much visible because we will be covering it with a lot of tropical trees and bushes. So now we will be painting our water. Since it is sunset, so the water can have various shades, so we can use any color. Again, I'm using this purplish color. I'll use some color white. White is always a savior. You can use color white to blend any shade, or like if you feel your color are getting very much darker, so you can apply color white, and it has a very good pigmentation that it can make anything lighter, plus a very good gradient. As an artist, we all know the importance of color white, so yeah. I wish to give a little bit of orange and yellowish tone on the water, again with the help of flat brush. Since the sun is in little bit of middle position, so we will be making the reflection. Not much, because sun isn't that much vibrant at uh, the evening time when it is setting down. So the sparkly effect we can still neglect. And I'll be making a little bit of waves. You can give any shade to your water, whatever you feel like. There's no restriction, and you can even refer to some of the pictures which are available on internet, or if you have clicked a beautiful sunset by yourself, just see the color and give the shades. Now I wish to blend it a little bit with the help of white, and I'm just drawing the lines. I'll be adding a little bit of yellow as well. Now at the corner I'll be using some dark shade. Not much, then I'm gonna blend it. The blending becomes very easy when you are using appropriate paper, otherwise the paper just get wet and get torn out. So it's very important to get a very good paper while painting along with the colors. So again, I'm almost done with the water. Now my main object is the tropical forest that we will be creating, because this would be in out of focus mode, so we would not be giving that much detail to the background. So we will be adding much detail to our trees and everything, because these are in the focus objects. So let's just start making that. So we are using just warm color right now. Now we will be shifting to very darker tone, which are the sap green. It could be olive green, it could be black, it could be blue. So let me just grab my point brush. Alright, so I'm using the poster color olive green, which would be the king of the whole tone, and I will be blending it with the color black. Now you have to move your hand in very random direction. You can go anywhere. You can just do tap, 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 tap. There's no logic or rocket science behind this. You just have to be very random, and it's fun. Just do this. The best thing is you do not have to be very much skilled while doing this, and whatever you make, it would be good at the end. At the corner, I'll be making a little bit of texture of leaf like this. I want to add more depth to it, so I'll be using color black, and on top of it I'll be using the color green. If you feel very bored with while using this point brush, you can again move to the flat brush. to give the texture. It doesn't have to be very much detailed when you are doing the background part. You can move your hand in any direction. Just you can use acrylic paint as well, and it's almost it almost works same on gouache paper, so it doesn't matter that you want acrylic sheet separately for that. When I'm out of paper, I use any paper what I have and I used to paint on that. It's just the quality of paper should be very good. It should be very heavy, and the water absorbent capability should be very good. And even I use the same paper for color pencil, so it's all in one medium for your painting if you work with different mediums. I wish to add some details. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me. I'll try to respond to them. Would be happy to answer. After adding the base coat, it's time to add more detail of the leaf. It will give a little bit of silhouette effect because the light source is in behind and this would be the frontal part. So whatever light would be visible would be over this area and not this. So it could be comparatively darker. I wish to add a little bit of leaf here. Now with the help of a lot of water on your brush, just move your brush in this direction so that the color would be a little bit of off and it will look like a blended tone. If you want, you can add some leaf flower or the thing you want. Cool. So this is a scene of, you can imagine, like a river or a sea. So I would like to add some um, coconut leaf or palm leaf. That won't be visible much, but with the help of 0.0 brush, this would not be that much detailed because this is this side of uh, the landscape, so we can just make a little bit of details. That would be enough. It won't require much details. So however, there is some empty space in the trees that allows the sunlight to come under, and we can add little bit of color orange. So you have to put very hard color because these are very easily soluble into another shade. So just make sure that you are applying a good amount of color and not the water. Now I would add a little bit of orange color over here as well, because this is the part where the sunlight would fall. The light won't be harsh, but it would be a little bit of orangish tone. Over here I would like to add some black to add more depth. And then again I will add a little bit of palm leaf. Or coconut leaf. So I'm using this number 1 brush. You can use 0.0, 000 or 00. I'm not able to find my 000 brush. I'm using this only, and I'm feel lazy, so let's go for this. Now with the color black I'll be adding details. It's a complete silhouette, so you can make any leaf at any direction, doesn't matter. The best thing about poster color, it is very cheaper first of all, and you can create wonders with it. These are very affordable colors, but there are two editions of this color. One is for student and one is for artist. Just go for artist one, the premium poster color. They have much better pigmentation. You can add as many details you want. If you want more trees, if you want flowers, if you want bird, you can. I wish to add a little bit of orange color. Now I'll be making the last leaf over here. I'm using the color black and olive green together. If you want to add a little bit of birds, let's go for it. The easiest way to make bird is this, that we know since our school days. Doing this. It's very optional. So I think I'm almost done with this quick painting. It is a stress booster, and like if you are going on a trip on a beach or a riverside, you can just pick your this canvas pad or gouache pad and just get your colors. Just paint on beach if you want to. It is another level of therapy, and do that way. Okay, so time to just peel off this tape. Which number brush are you using for making birds? It's the fine line brush that I got at last moment. It's from Stationery and it is 000. A fine liner. Just be careful guys while peeling off the tape. Sometimes I ruin my whole painting because I'm very excited to peel it off, and sometimes I peel the painting itself. Three more to go. I hope it is very easy, and yeah, it's very easy and it's very quick. You can give a lot of time if you want to add some more details. However, like in an hour we can just make a quick painting like this, and it's fun. Like if we don't have anything to paint, we are very stressed out of using Pinterest or something. Just make whatever comes in your mind. So yes, this is our outcome, and I hope you enjoyed the session. If you guys have any questions, you can just drop it here. I'll respond to it. And if you love it and if you would like to recreate it, just tag me and MENORAH Stationery. We would be very happy to see your creations. The other paintings I have done on the same paper is this, and let me search now. Is this and this. When I'm very much bored, or I feel like I'm having a lot of stress, so I used to paint very random things, something like this without any reference, and it's fun always. I can show you some of my paintings more that I have done on canvas. So here it is. Thanks for joining the live session. Hope to see you again, and just take care and keep painting. Bye bye, take care. This session would be saved so you can have a look anytime if you want. Just enjoy your time. Have a good weekend. Thank you.